Hi everyone. I'm just about to get this morning routine page done, and so far I have added the actual morning routine. I left a space down here at the bottom just in case I forgot something. I put some flowers on each corner and one of the fairies, and these flowers and this fairy are from Allie Cousin's Happy Mail, and I just love them. They are just so beautiful to me. I need to do a couple things to finish up this page. One that I just noticed, I need to date it. And this is the 12th of 2017. And I didn't date, oh yes I did date, I did that on the 1st, wow. And that on the 1st, so very cool. And then I need to outline and make a border for this. I need to make sure first of all that you are in camera, and I see that you are, maybe just a little bit up. And for the outlining, I want to be careful to start on the inside of whatever it is that I intend to do, and then work on the outside. I'm just going to make some little dots going around here. To go with the centers. Of these embellishments. It's kind of an overcast day, although the sun is out right now here in Phoenix, Arizona. I used matte medium to glue everything down on the page. The flowers went down real easily. I'm having to repeatedly push down on the fairy because she is really a really good cardstock and gorgeous materials that she's made from. So I'm just pushing down, and I may have to go under some corners on this page, and like the top right there, to reinforce. I may have to go under it with the Aleene's glue. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to make a little sketchy type of border for the outside. I may decide to go over it and do more. See, I almost did touch that, and I know that. The Posca is acrylic paint pen, I believe, and it's not dry yet. It takes it a little bit to dry. So I just want to, I don't want to make it feel enclosed, but I want to give it that finished off feeling. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just this sketchy little line. So there we go. I did smear one dot. I guess one dot will not be a problem. And then I'm gonna look at some of these edges. This is just the edge of the envelope that I used for this envelope journal, sticking up. And I did encourage this page to dry a little bit with my hair dryer, but I did not I didn't want to overdo it with I love the looks of the bubbling up, the texture looks of the bubbling up of the acrylic paint, but I did not want to. I haven't actually experimented with that off of camera. I think not recently anyway. I did a while ago, I think. And I just need to make sure my phone is really on loud. I need to make sure that I know what I'm doing on that. Okay. I went over all of the page once I got everything glued down. I went over it with the matte medium as well as gluing it down with the matte medium so that it would be permanent and stationary. And then you may have noticed that I have worked on the closure. I'm just going to briefly close this and show you what I've done. That is how it's going to look. And right now I just need to glue that part down. This is dried and it's very sturdy. You can hear that click, and that's what I love. So I just want to make sure that this page is glued down nicely before I move on. So I see that I need to give this a little bit of a border. I think I'll just give it the same sketchy little border that I gave the edge here. So maybe just go around it like this. And just so you know, this is on top of the matte medium. So you can write on top of the matte medium with, this is a Sharpie pen available at one of my local grocery stores. I've not always seen them there, but they do have the other Sharpie pens in the school section. So that looks pretty nice. It looks fine. So there we go, and I'm going to check my time since I'm not sure. I don't think that I put the timer on this time. And I'm right at 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes. So I'm just going to set this aside to dry. And I'm going to get started on a watercolor bookmark that Gina Ahrens put on as a challenge. And usually when she has a challenge or an idea, it's good. It's gonna be practical and to work it through and go ahead with it, since you know, she's been at this for quite a while. So I'm just using, this is the back of my wallpaper. And this will be, on the other side, this will be my watercolor bookmark, since I don't have any writing on this piece. And the watercolor paints they usually do have are translucent. So if I paint that up, I think that'll look pretty good for the pages of that journal. And I'm keeping track of time. It's almost 12 minutes. So I'm just going to watercolor on this for a little bit. I did wet my watercolors before I started this because I knew that I was going to. This wallpaper is very absorbent. I see that it's just soaking up that watercolor very thirstily. So I'm not going to get much bleeding or blending on this. So I will want to make the leaves on this so what it's doing right now is I have basically no time for it to soak up the paper. I'm at 13 minutes and 20 seconds, so I might have time for the flower. This will be my special kind of flower. No particular kind in mind. Because this is my just my bookmark. And I'm at 14 minutes, so I'm going to stop that right now. And I will see you next time for the next part of my journal, my trashy junk journal that I have now made into My Life 2017. Just gonna blend this down a little bit. There's not much blending on the back of this watercolor paper. It's soaking it immediately, soaking the color right up. So I just have to, wherever I go with the brush, that's where it's going to be. If you're watching this video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and I love, love, love your comments. Talk to you later.